let's go ahead and roll this thing on out. Week 1, they get the New England Patriots at home. And
Win.
honestly, they should win this game. They really should. So I'm gonna go Cincinnati over the Patriots. Just this week 1 matchup. Because week 2 you got to play the champions, and you're gonna lose that game in Kansas City. So I got you at 1-1 already on the season, and I'm sure Mr. KC's right there with me.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is where it gets interesting for you guys because we all know historically Cincinnati starts slow because in all reality they might start off 0-2. But then you get to play the Commanders. And like I said, depending on how their quarterback is going to look with this new system, you get a rookie quarterback and everything, but a guy who can sling it, we'll see, man. I'm going to go with Cincinnati just for right now, but I think this will be the game I put my asterisk on right here. I'm really not sure because I got to see what Cincinnati gonna roll out. They got too much disgruntled stuff going on. And like I said, they
What
just slow
Cincinnati's doing?
starters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I think it's going to be a closer matchup than people anticipate, but I'm definitely taking Cincinnati.
And this is where it gets wonderful, you guys, because after you get that win, you get to play the Panthers, and you
Mm.
should collect that win easily. And so
Yeah,
right now, Cincinnati, you're only 3-1 on the season. You're still in contention. Actually, you done almost got better mark than you did last year.
who
But
did you
this
have
is
them
where it
losing
gets
to?
Kansas City.
Oh, I didn't hear Kansas City. I'm sorry.
That's week 2. They play the
Okay,
champion. I say champions, yeah. So
gotcha.
you lose that game, but you win the next 2, only to host Big Trust in the Ravens, and they're going to destroy you guys in Cincinnati week 5. No doubt in my mind. So we'll go Big Trust here,
Yep.
and then after that is another game I think you're going to lose out on the coast here. Me and Mr. KC might be indifferent on this one, but I got you losing to the New York Giants in New York. Vanilla Vic and Malik Neighbors. It's
No,
going
definitely
down.
give give me the no, give me Cincinnati over the Giants.
That's good. Hey, gotta have some diversity. And then this game, your next game, week 7, you play another rival, the Cleveland Browns. And I'm actually going with Cleveland in this game because they showed us last year that they're more than capable of beating you. So
Oof.
I'm gonna actually go with the Browns over the Bengals in this game here.
I think they're going to split the series, but I'm going to go Cincinnati on this one.
Gotcha.
I'm
The next
I'm waiting
game though,
for.
y'all got. Go ahead.
I was going to say I'm just hoping Watson's leaving, so the Browns have a chance.
We'll see. Right. Week 8 though, Cincinnati, you get to play the Philadelphia Eagles, and I believe that's a game y'all can win
Well,
because I
did I
don't
lose
think
you?
the Eagles have it.
Not sure if I froze up or not.
Oh, did you hear me? Next game we got. Can you hear me? We good, folks? Everybody? Oh, me and Mr.
No, I'm
KC must
still
be
stuck.
having technical difficulties.
Yeah.
But week 8, folks, I got
Uh,
Cincinnati over the Eagles. It's the Eagles. They're falling apart. They fell apart. I got Cincinnati in this game.
yeah.
And then week 9, you get to play the Las Vegas Raiders. And I'm going with the Raiders in this game. I think they're going to be more than enough to beat Cincinnati. Especially we'll see what Cincinnati team we gonna have by then too. Is Burrow gonna be healthy? Is the team not gonna be totally disgruntled? What are we gonna see here? But I know if there's any kind of turmoil in that office, and it continues into the season, it's gonna bleed out into the field. And the Raiders are just a team to expose that kind of situation. And I got the Raiders in this one.
The Raiders are a feisty team and whatnot, but I'm still going to go with Cincinnati. There's question marks all around this kind of a game, but this is a game Cincinnati should win, and honestly, it's pretty cupcake kind of schedule so far.
I wouldn't even say it's cupcake. All this is the whole season for them is pending an asterisk for me to see what Joe Burrow gonna do or what he
There's a lot of
can do.
facts. Yeah, there's a lot of truth there.
And then the next game you got here, you're playing Big Trust in the Ravens again, so that's another L. You're swept by the Ravens. Um,
Yep.
yep. Then moving on to week 11, you get to play the Chargers, and honestly, you're gonna lose to them too in LA. It's gonna be a close
Wow.
game. It's gonna be a close game. But the Chargers are going to win that game just simply because it's later in the season. And I really think that Cincinnati is going to be to the point where they're kind of in dire straits, man. Like I said, I got them losing three in a row. I know it's a little bit different on yours, but I think the Chargers win that game, especially late in the season.
Yeah, I just can't see it there. I just don't see it as a possibility.
Okay. And that's perfect because that way we can always come back to it. And
Right.
you know, I know your third favorite meal is crow. So we might have a little bit on the Barbie.
And crow with garlic. Like, come
Yeah,
on
a
now.
little garlic, a little
A little
touch.
garlic.
After that, week 12, you get a bye, and then you come back and play the perennial winners of the North, in my opinion, the Pittsburgh Steelers. And Lord knows you're losing that game. I got the Steelers all day. I ain't even got to think about it.
Mm. I'm gonna go Cincinnati here just because they're coming off of a bye. I like the extra
Bro, this ain't
rest.
Andy Reid, Cincinnati.
Yeah, yeah, and this is a tough game. Says the Steelers have a very highly underrated team, but I'm still gonna lean
Can
Cincinnati
I
in
ask a
this one.
question?
Yeah.
Who had the better team last year?
Oh, the Steelers, and
Okay.
it was a way worse roster, and it was still
And
a
I was
better
about to
team.
say because I was about to say that quarterback carousel. So I'm so to the point that I'm so confident in Mike Tomlin that he could even go and get the boy who used to play for New England and put him back there and they could win this game, dude. Whoever
Yeah,
it is, doesn't
Mac
even matter,
Jones,
dude. Yeah, Mac
your favorite,
Jones,
yeah, your favorite Mac Pro Bowl Jones.
Pro Bowl Jones. Look, hey man,
Yeah,
out of all the people who go to Alabama, he's the Pro Bowler. I know Jalen. He was Jalen Pro Bowl. He Pro Bowl too, I
yeah,
think.
yeah.
Uh,
Jalen Tua, I think Tua got a
Tua's a
Pro
Pro
Bowl.
Bowler.
Yeah, they one of
I'm
them
about to look at that
alternative.
one, but probably I guess he would after all the cream of the crop is actually in the
Yeah,
office and stuff.
yeah.
So yeah, that makes
Alternative
sense.
number six. You know, you get there.
So yeah, but I got the Steelers, man, and I don't know how Mr. KC don't have the Steelers right here. He must some fixation with Joe Burrow maybe is making him pick that.
I
But
like the bye week.
with Burrow or without, y'all lost, bro. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Uh,
Yeah, I like that bye week.
I'm sure they're gonna love it. But like I said, you don't have Andy Reid and you don't have Patrick Mahomes coming out that bye week, so it's just a week to delay the inevitable ass whipping. And then after you lose to the Steelers, you're gonna head down to Dallas and lose to the Cowboys.
Yeah,
So
for
I'm
sure.
just like, I, dude, we'll see how this ends. The next game y'all got now, this is a reprieve. You get to play the Titans, and I'll definitely pick y'all over the Titans any day. Even though
Right.
the Titans might sneak you, I'm gonna go with Cincinnati. Definitely going with them in this game. And then we got Cincinnati after that versus the Browns again. We're gonna go with Cleveland again in this situation.
I'm going Cleveland here as well.
And then week 17, you're playing the Broncos. That should be a win for you.
That's a win.
Versus Broncos. So we got Sin for the win. And then week 18, you get to play those Steelers again and get you one more L on the way out the door.
Yep.
And we're going nasty natty all day on the other one. It's the nasty natty. So Cincinnati, you get one, two, three, four, five, 6 wins on the season. Just pretty much a replication of last year. No playoffs, which is sounds about right. Um, in my heart and opinion, it sounds about right. Let me say that. And I nailed this one last year. them not making the offs, and it's
Yep.
pretty much giving me the same makeup that they're not going to do it this year.
Yeah, and I went 11-6 this year, but I will say that one of us got that prediction right, and it wasn't me. So we'll see what happens here, folks.
Yeah, and like I said, the Bengals are going to bingle. That's always the easiest way to explain it.